everyone, on behalf of the Mindalia TV team, welcome once again to Mindalia live streaming. Today, the conference that is about to start has as a title, Divine Insights About Death and How to Prepare for It. The conference is being offered by LuzAngela Rubin, and she is a holistic practitioner, holistic wellness practitioner, and she is a channeler, archangelic channeler. It is my pleasure now to give her the screen and to give her the microphone. LuzAngela, welcome to Mindalia. The screen is all yours.
Thank you, Mirna. Thank you, and all the team of Mindalia for this opportunity. So let's start. Today, I would like to share with you very important and urgent messages that come from the light. I call the light to all the archangels and the light beings and my higher self, the Holy Spirit, all the light beings of higher consciousness. These messages that I'm going to share with you come also from my own personal experiences about death. It is important and is crucial that the human race understands that this physical existence, not only for humans, but for all living beings, is just a stage in the process of evolution. Being in this planet, one of the most powerful, blessed experiences that a soul can experience, because it is here on earth that we are tested in our duality as humans, our polarity. It is here on earth that the souls evolve, and this is temporary. When we depart from the physical plane, I assure you, from my own experience, it is completely painless. It is a transition, call it as a step, like moving forward in a school grade or in a training level. Regardless of how the mind, regardless of how the intellect or the ego perceives the body and perceives the human experience, it might be a very painful one, maybe a challenging one. The soul, when we depart, rejoices with gratitude, looks at our bodies, our experiences, and rejoices with gratitude for our ability to allow our soul is that spark of the divine that expresses through us. Why is so important the life in this physical plane? Because it is through our bodies that the spark of the divine can manifest fully. So we are here in this planet, in this physical plane, to manifest fully the light of the divine, that the creator. We evolve with every step, we evolve with every test. And when we depart, it is so important. And that's what I'm here today to share with you. Be at peace. I have had a few near-death experiences. The first one, when I experienced it, I look at myself in the mirror and I didn't love myself. I neglected myself. I disrespected myself. I didn't accept my humanity or my body as a woman. I didn't want to be here. Nevertheless, when I left my body, from the soul level, my soul looked back at my body. And that feeling, it is still with me. It is still with me every day. That immense joy, gratitude, and a level of love that I had never experienced until that moment. Feeling gratitude and feeling awe for my physical body. I came back because every time a human being makes a promise, the soul cannot live completely the physical plane until that promise is fulfilled. As my soul was thanking my body and say goodbye, thank you for my experience. Thank you for allowing me to experience life on earth. I remember turning back and leaving when I saw my guides, and they told me, they asked me, are you sure you want to continue? Because you have something pending. The moment they said that, I remember I saw visions of a promise that I had made to some relatives. And a sense of urgency came immediately. And I said, no, I have to go back. I have to go back and fulfill my promise. After that, I was able to fulfill the promise. And then I had another near-death experience. And this time I had the ability to choose. Whether staying and continuing fulfilling my life task, my purpose, my mission, or if I had already fulfilled all promises or all of the things that I wanted to do in this existence. And I chose to stay because, yes, there are still things that I have to do, that I, on my own duty, on my own book of to-dos, there is still so many things that I am called to do. So remember, if you cannot fulfill a promise, do your best to the best of your ability to not promise, to not say you will do something later, because what happened? When we leave the physical plane, we're in the third dimension. We go to the fourth dimension. That is a sort of a transition stage. In that fourth dimension, the souls the only difference between us and the beings in the third, from our third dimension and the fourth dimension, is that those souls don't have bodies, but that they have free will, they have ego. And when I say they have ego, is because they still experience the expressions of ego: fear, attachment, insecurity, anxiety, worriness. It is important that we stay at peace. It is important that when we leave this physical plane, whenever it is, because who knows when, it is important and crucial and urgent that we stay in a peaceful stage. Be at peace no matter what. If you haven't fulfilled your promises, if you haven't achieved all the things that you are called to achieve, then be at peace with that. Do your best to cancel promises that you know that you cannot fulfill. And do your best to be at peace with the things that you haven't been able to achieve, and live every day as the last day of your life. Live meaningful and a meaningful existence. Be a light being in every form. What does it mean being a light being? What does it mean being love? What does it mean doing the best? Doing the best means behave with integrity, with honesty, with compassion. What is compassion? Compassion is respecting the time and the process of others, of everyone. Be at peace with the decisions that others make. Focus on yourself. Focus on being true to your own values. Focus on detachment. Understanding that every living being in this planet has a task, a purpose, a mission that is completely different from everybody else. Why I am here today sharing these messages with you? Because of all the darkness that is in the planet right now, today, is because of all the souls that have left the physical body, that they're in pain. There's so many souls that they're attached, that they don't have a body, and that they're attached to the things that they forgot, that they probably didn't reconcile something, didn't forgive, didn't let go. They're still attached to people, to things, to situations. Maybe attached to the what if. For instance, there's some souls, and I know this. I am speaking to you from what I have seen. There's so many souls, different ages, that they think that they cannot evolve because they were not supposed to die. Everybody leaves the physical plane when it is time. So whenever you find somebody you're related or somehow close to somebody who has left the physical plane, think of all the memories, of all the moments that you share with that particular person, that particular being, because it's not only about humans, it's also about other beings like animals, plants. Think of all the moments that brought you bliss, laughter, illusion, inspiration, and think of those people and all those beings that way. Send them to the light so that they continue evolving in freedom. So their souls, that all the souls of creation continue their evolution process in freedom, in peace. What happens when we leave the physical plane at peace? When we accept that it is our time, our soul expands in a way that is beyond imagination, beyond the physical senses. When we accept and are connected to gratitude for our experience and for what we are living at that moment, and we fill ourselves with gratitude for every situation, for every being that has crossed our path, for all our surroundings, what happens? The light of our soul shines and merges with the source. And our higher self, our soul, continues evolving to the next level. We are always connected to those that we love. We are always, always connected in love. Attachments cause the opposite. Attachments cause a great disconnection, not only from the self, but from those who we are attached to. It's like chasing something that runs away from us. So be at peace right now, today. Choose to be grateful for every moment of your experience, for however it is, because God, the source, the light, the divine, the life force, gives to everyone that which that being is completely capable of facing and overcoming. Focus on yourselves. Pray however you want to pray. Walking, connecting to nature, watering your plants, hugging your little animals. Smile at someone, looking at the eyes, and bless the moment. Because it is only through the acceptance and the courage to live what we are presented is that we evolve. Life doesn't end here. It doesn't matter what you believe in. And it doesn't matter if you don't believe in anything at all. That doesn't matter. You can just, you can decide to close your eyes. You can decide to leave your eyes open. Just look at you. Look at the ability of experiencing this life in this moment, however you are. You can be completely healthy, athletic, or you can be in bed right now without being able to move and listening to this message. Realize that is a life force that has you here. Surrender to the grace of life. Be at peace, in acceptance and gratitude. Embrace what it is. Embrace every situation, because no matter how dark and painful and challenging it might be, it is truly a gift. A gift that awakens, expands, and even strengthens our own gifts. The light is in everything. The light is in everything. Connect to the goodness. Connect, seek the goodness, the beauty, the harmony, the music, the smiles. Every living being has so much to offer. Let us be at peace. Let us elevate a prayer for all the souls that have departed the physical plane, because if they departed already, it was their time. And what they need from us, because they need us, what they need from us is our gratitude towards them, our love. Thinking of someone who has left this plane, remembering the fun, the beauty, the wittiness of beings that elevates their soul. Somebody asked me once, how can I help elevate the soul of my beloved that had departed? And I feel so much pain. How do we elevate their soul? How do we help illuminate the path, their path back to their evolution, to their source? How? Light a candle. And name all the things, all the attributes, all the moments that you're grateful for, that you shared together. And if you were not so close to some souls, let's pray for all of them. Just as a collective, we can say, light a candle and say, I bless your light, and I bless your passing through earth, and I send you my love to illuminate your path while you're returning to your light, to your source. Go on in freedom, in peace. Why is so important this? Because the negativity that the planet is experiencing is fueled by the souls that are attached to this physical plane. Name it, the people that have committed suicide, die in accidents, die as the result of an overdose, tragically. Maybe somebody else took their life. That's all part of the plan. There are no victims. Everything is in divine order. Everything is in divine timing. And everything has a divine purpose of evolution. We grow through challenges. So those souls that I just mentioned, they attach energetically as the law of attraction or resonance to the same frequency. If somebody has some suicidal thoughts, guess what happens? Somebody, other souls that had committed suicide attached to the same energy and feel that desire. We need to feel love and acceptance for everybody who has left. and ourselves be at peace, no matter what. It doesn't matter how crazy it gets in our surroundings, be at peace. How to be at peace? Focus within, breathe, focus on the moment, connect to plants, connect to nature. Nature is a wonderful, wonderful tool, helper. Music, helpers that allow us to regain the awareness of our true essence. We as a collective, and that's what I'm doing here today. I am calling upon all of you who are watching this video and listening to these messages. I am calling upon you to raise the frequency of gratitude, serenity, appreciation, surrender to the light that has manifested in every form in our existence. That light might be called pain, sickness, illness, challenges. That light might be called miracles, family, friends, health, prosperity. It's all the same. The source is the same. Elevate a prayer for all the souls that have left Earth. So that they find their own peace, their own acceptance, and get reminded through our help, get reminded that their life here is exactly what they needed to expand, amplify the light of their soul. We evolve. There's so many levels of evolution. We are correcting our past as a collective. We are all connected. Thank you for listening this message. And remember, if you want to feel peace and acceptance and gratitude and surrender, just focus on your breath, on what you have, on what you can be grateful for.
Thank you.
Look, beautiful beings. And that gratitude brings us back to our true essence. Like that beautiful smile of Mirna, our presenter.
Thank you, LuzAngela. It's been a pleasure to be with you while you present us with this information. And let's bring a comment we have through the YouTube chat actually. And the comment is from Mariela Benavente, and she says, "Hello from Los Angeles, California. Question: I just recently lost my dear father. I understand that I need to let my dad go, but how can I help him continue into the light without him feeling my pain? It is so hard." LuzAngela, we'll go back with you.
Thank you for listening and asking this. Think of light a candle, and as you light the candle, speak out loud, say out loud all the beautiful things that you appreciate and are grateful from him, of him. That elevates the soul. Just feeling gratitude. The pain, let me expand a little bit on the answer. In the physical plane, we are here to feel our emotions. Cry, all you need. Let it out and be at peace. Like, gratitude brings you back to the peace, and gratitude brings them back to their own peace, and their own light opens up for them.
Thank you, LuzAngela. And as we reach the end of this conversation, of this space, what are your closing thoughts? What would you like to leave us with?
Thank you. This last question brought up the last thoughts. Feel the pain, feel the grief, let it out, express it, write, go run, or do whatever it is that in respect of others, you can express your emotions. Express your emotions of grief, of pain, and at the same time, focus on the beautiful attributes of that being that just left. Thank you.
Thank you. It has been a pleasure sharing this time with you. And it's been a pleasure also to be the channel or the tool that is allowing these spaces to happen. I want to remind the people that are with us that we are Mindalia.com and that we are an international nonprofit organization. Our mission is just to share information that can help the level of consciousness in the planet. And that every time that you interact with us, every time that you just click, leave a message, leave us a like, you help us reach as much people in the planet as possible. Once again, we are sending you a big hug and our gratitude. We're going to see you again in the next Mindalia live streaming. Until next time.